So, has anyone ever had a parent or a teacher or even a friend in the past say something, and whether they meant it or maybe they didn't mean it, but it cut deep, right? It imprinted into your psyche, and you still hear it years and years later. So, I love my mom. She passed away in 2008 from colon cancer that spread to her liver. But when I was in high school and I was getting ready to graduate and have my college choices and the program I wanted to go into, which was mechanical engineering. And I told her about it. And I thought she'd be excited, be like, oh, that's awesome, great, Matthew. And we'd be all happy and hug or whatever. But unfortunately, her words to me were, you're not smart enough to do that. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to go into engineering? Wow, man, that was harsh. It was. I don't know if she was doing that to try to challenge me. I don't know what her thinking was. And it was a short little conversation. She never said it again. And when I graduated with my degree, she was happy. She was proud. But I've got to tell you, it was difficult. It was very difficult because her words kept bouncing around in my head each year. My freshman year, that first semester was eye opening. Oh my God, I didn't know how to study. Thankfully, I had a Rhodes Scholar as a roommate. A Rhodes Scholar, if you don't know what that is, they're just really extremely smart individuals. And this guy, he was a great student. And he would wake up in the mornings and study, and I would watch him, and I'm thinking, I'm not doing that. Maybe I need to do that. But the other thing that I think more importantly helped me get through my freshman, my sophomore, my junior year, senior year got a little easy, but to get me through those first 3 years was visualizing. I didn't realize what I was doing at the time, but I remember walking down from the dorms to go to early morning class, and there was this red Corvette. There was a sea of white and dark cars, but this red Corvette stood out. It was down there. It was some professor's red Corvette. And every day I would see that. And that's what kept me going. I began telling myself, Matt, you will graduate and you will buy yourself a red Corvette. And I visualized that and I saw myself driving it. And every day when I would walk down that hill from the dorms to the classes, there it was, thankfully, right? And that drove me, no pun intended, but that really guided me through my college undergraduate career. And woohoo, yay, it helped. I graduated with a decent GPA. After struggling early, it really helped me get through. So this video I'm doing right now isn't about a red Corvette, cool car. In fact, I never did buy that Corvette. I had some other cool cars, but no red Corvette. Maybe in the future, I don't know. But this video is about visualization and the power of visualization relative to leadership. So I know a lot of people out there, things happen when we're young. Again, parents, teachers, friends, they imprint these limiting beliefs into our soul. And it's hard to overcome. And these will hit you if you're in a meeting, got to do a presentation in front of the boss and the team. And what's going through your head? Oh, I'm going to fail. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I'm nervous. I'm not good at public speaking. I'm not smart enough. And those thoughts are not true. They simply aren't true. We picked it up. It's part of our core programming. We picked it up from a teacher, from a parent, a relative, a friend. But there's no justification for it. My mom had no justification for saying I'm not smart enough because I did good in high school. I had a 3.0 GPA or something like that in high school. There was no data showing her that I wasn't smart enough to be successful in engineering. And I will guarantee that many of those limiting beliefs that you feel when you're getting ready to do a presentation or you're getting ready to take on a major task, they're not true. And so what visualization can do is really help you dampen those beliefs, help you eliminate and rewire your brain. And that's what you got to work on. I don't care how old you are, and hopefully you're in your teens or 20s and you're watching this, because I wish I had realized what I had done in college and applied that in so many aspects of my life. So visualization, let's talk a little bit about that. Actually, there's a couple steps you can take to help eliminate these limiting beliefs by utilizing visualization. And really the first thing to do is reframe that negative comment, because negative comments that someone may have sent to you probably arose in their own programming, in their own limiting beliefs or insecurities. Perhaps my mom, in fact, I know this about my mother. She was a teacher for 35 years. And when she was going through high school, college, there weren't as many opportunities for smart women. You know, teaching was a great profession. She could have been so much more. She had a great business knowledge and sense. I mean, she would have been an incredible business person. But society told her that the best she could do was being a teacher. And so maybe she had some limiting beliefs and she imparted that to me. Instead of letting those words, those beliefs bring you down, flip it. Make it a challenge. Prove to yourself that those beliefs are not true. And I'll tell you right now, they are not true. And you can flip it. So reframe those negative comments into something positive. The other thing about visualization, it's not dreaming, it's not wishful thinking. It is a way to rewire your brain. It is a process, and it takes consistency and effort. So another step you can take is to visualize your desired outcomes. And what does that mean? That's where you need to imagine, you need to feel it, right? So say, for example, you want to maybe help young women by ensuring that they have the education that everybody should get in this world, right? So building schools in some countries where maybe that opportunity isn't there for young women. So imagine yourself there on site, working with the construction people, building that school. You've got to picture it. You've got to feel it. You know, the emotions, everything about that is important. So visualize with intent, visualize with emotion, and visualize with real feeling, as if it's happening right now. And this is the other part, and I think this is vitally important, is do it consistently. Don't just one time and, oh, it didn't happen. Every day. One of the things that I practice in the morning and at night is visualization. What is my desire? And I'm thinking about it, I'm feeling it, I'm imagining it, and I'm working it in my brain right at that moment. And that's what you have to do as well. Another pretty easy thing to do that can help is to anchor your vision to some type of symbol. Go back to my story of being in college. I anchored my vision of graduating with an engineering degree to that red Corvette, right? Every day I would see that Corvette, it would remind me I need to study hard, I need to work on some project, I need to be at class on time, I need to be in the front row taking good notes. It was that red Corvette. Your anchor can be a photo, could be a vision board. Vision boards are powerful. Create one, put it where you see it every day. It could be a quote. It could be something from somebody you admire, somebody who's where you want to be. And think about it, see it, and feel it. Again, going back to our last point, feel it. Emotions are important. But that anchor can really help remind you of what your vision and what your desired outcome truly is. Another important step in this whole visualization process is practicing gratitude. You've got to be thankful for where you are. More than likely, you have abundance in your life, and maybe you just don't appreciate it. Well, you need to. Be thankful for the home that you have. Be thankful for the car that you drive. Be thankful for your family. And really practice gratitude. That's so important. And then celebrate small wins, because you are taking effort toward achieving that desired outcome. So celebrate the fact that you're watching this video, or celebrate the fact that you are visualizing in the morning or visualizing at night. that you've created a vision board. So the small steps, celebrate those. They really do help. And then another very, very important step in this whole process of rewiring your brain through visualization is surrounding yourself with positive people. Sometimes you have to delete, I hate to say this, delete some friends. You know, those people who may be dream killers or negative nannies. Stay away from them. I'm sorry. But surround yourself with peers who are like-minded, who are optimistic, who are positive. Maybe they engage in visualization and do it together. Have a visualization party and talk about what your desires and your dreams are. So vitally important, because it doesn't take much, does not take much to really bring those limiting beliefs back up to their powerful position. You don't want that. And trying to rewire your brain is hard. This is hard to do. To keep those limiting beliefs down is challenging and it's difficult. And you've got to work at it. So surround yourself with positive people that will help lift you up, help you keep you in the moment, and keep encouraging you to stay positive, to visualize, to dream, and to work toward your desired outcomes. So my mom's words may have planted seeds of doubt in me and made it harder and more challenging as I was going through the engineering program. But through visualization and reframing those comments to prove her wrong and using that red Corvette as an anchor, I succeeded. And so you can adapt whatever is holding you back, whatever limiting belief you have, reframe those negative thoughts, reframe them, and find an anchor. Make a vision board and begin to work toward visualizing your desired outcomes. Do it consistently every day. Surround yourself with positive people, and you will begin to work your way out of that limiting belief rut, that limiting belief hole, that those beliefs pulling you down. You'll be able to fight them. And this is the ammunition you need, is your imagination and visualizing what you want to achieve in your life and feeling it, having emotions around it as if it's happening right now. And again, I wanted to get this message out. My name is Matt Meyer with the Mind Flow Cycle, and fighting limiting beliefs has been a struggle for me. It is my passion now. I want to help more people break through those limiting beliefs and achieve their desires, their greatest dreams. And so stick around, check back on this channel often, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get a conversation going. I'd love to see some comments about what your struggles are, what you've done to overcome your limiting beliefs, and let's try to make the world a better place. Because the more people who understand that negative comments and this core programming that's imprinted on all of us at a young age, if we can break through these issues, we can make a better world. I believe that. I hope you do too. So check back often. Again, thank you, and stay tuned for the next episode.